morning to you laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye and welcome to Pottermore, something that people have been asking me to do since the dawn of time, since man first laid eyes on a piece of fire and a round object that he turned into wheel. People have been yelling, Jack! Do Harry Potter stuff! I'm like, Jesus, calm down, okay? Just fucking relax for 5 seconds. But this is something that I've wanted to do for a really, really long time. Pottermore is it's like a portal towards Harry Potter stuff. I don't know the ins and outs and what the whole thing actually has. I don't know what Pottermore is exactly. I just know that you can figure out your Patronus, you can figure out your Hogwarts house, you can explore locations apparently. So it's kind of like a little bit of a game at the same time, as well as just being a portal for information for Harry Potter stuff. So it's a really cool website. I like it a lot. And I like Harry Potter. And if you're a fellow pothead out there like I am, then you're going to enjoy this as well. If you don't like pot, then what? I don't know. Smoke pot then. Maybe then you'll like it. I don't know. Don't do drugs. So we can discover our Patronus. There's a lot of stuff in here, but what I want to do is find my house and find my Patronus. Because for the longest time, people were like, Jack, what house are you in? And everyone says that I was in Slytherin because for some reason, I think it's just because it was green, and then everyone was like, ah, Slytherin! But I don't want to be a little Weasley bastard. Then other people were saying Gryffindor because of various reasons, and other people were saying Hufflepuff. Poor old Ravenclaw didn't get anything. No one ever said I was in Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, or Slytherin, so I don't know myself. Where do I see myself? None of them. Because I have no idea what each one actually stands for outside of the movies, and I feel like they just put the protagonists in Gryffindor all the time. So I'm curious to see, so be sorted and discover your house. Yeah, I figure I should find out my house rather than figure out my Patronus, or find out my house first. Answer truthfully after the hat's decision is final. The Sorting Hat, read the story. No, I want to begin the experience, please. Ooh. So do I actually have to pick one of these? Dawn or dusk? Oh, which do I like more? Dawn or dusk? That's a good question. See, I like dusk because I like nighttime. Nighttime is when I'm my most productive. A lot of stuff happens at nighttime and I like that twilight hour. But I also like dawn because it's pretty and everything kind of wakes up and the world starts. But I'm not a morning person, and I find it hard to get up in the morning, so I'm gonna have to go with dusk. If you could have any power, which would you choose? Oh god, that's trippy. The power to read minds, the power of invisibility, the power of superhuman strength, the power to speak to animals, the power to change the past, and the power to change your appearance at will. Okay, this one, no, don't care. The power to change the past sounds cool, but that's a can of worms that I don't want to fuck with. You do not fuck with time. It's like when you see a big, gushing, super powerful, strong river flowing, you don't throw piss into it and then be like, I'ma change the river. Because the river will just change you at the same time, so any tiny little butterfly effect back then will mess you up. The power to speak to animals would be cool, but that's the thing, everyone's like, oh, I'd love to speak to animals, but I don't think animals would actually have any worthwhile thoughts. I think like most of the animals that, it's like in the Rick and Morty episode that was recently on, where there was like a little tiny vignette piece where Morty put on the helmet and they were talking about him speaking to animals, and he was able to speak to a hummingbird, and the hummingbird was just like up, down, left, right, food. So I don't think animals would give you anything. Her superhuman strength. The power of invisibility, is this at will? Ah, fuck it, we go reading minds. Feel like that might be a bit of fun. You go up to someone and you'd be like, hey, how's it going? They're like, oh, so good. It's been ages since I saw you. I missed you. And in their head, they're like, fucking didn't miss you. I can't even remember who you are. When you can be like, I know all your secrets. After you have died, what would you most like to be known by when people hear your name? Miss you, but smile. Ask for more stories about your adventures. Think with admiration of your achievements. I don't care what people think of me after I'm dead, it's what they think of me while I'm alive that counts. Well, no, because your legacy is one thing as well, that I'd like to be able to put enough good into the world now that if I die, that people would still remember me fondly and not just move on, and I don't know. Think with admiration of your achievements. I guess this one. But not to look at it and be like, wow, that guy was great. But more to be, it's more of an inspirational thing to try and continue on that legacy of just trying to make people smile and make people happy and make people laugh. Not to be egotistical about it. Ask for more stories about your adventures. Miss you but smile. I don't know. I don't think any of these really suit me. Once every century... Oh, I like these little art things. Once every century, the flutterby bush produces flowers that adapt their scent to attract the unwary. If it lured you, what would it smell of? A crackling log fire. I like the sound of a crackling log fire. I don't like the smell of it. The sea. Fresh parchment or home. Can I have secret answer number whatever? None of the above. What does home smell like? It smells like nothing. Fresh parchment. I don't know what fresh parchment smells like. The sea, I guess. Well, I guess home. Because none of the other ones are like fond smells. If you were talking about sounds, I would have been way more... Did it say something about sounds and I'm just stupid now? No, I don't think it did. A troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. It's about to smash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items and treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the Trolls Club if you could? First, a nearly perfected cure for dragonpox. Then student records going back 1,000 years. Finally, a mysterious handwritten book full of strange runes. First, students' records going back 1,000 years. Then, a mysterious handwritten book full of runes. Then... Dragonpox. I feel like Dragonpox should be pretty high on the list. I don't know what Dragonpox is. If it's something that we can get, if it's something that the dragons get, I don't know. Student records, I feel like they're kind of important. First, a mysterious handwritten book full of strange things. Then the pox. Okay. I think I know. I think it's going to be this one. I think the first student records going back 1,000 years. I feel like there might be a lot of good information in there. The good, the bad, the ugly. Maybe a cure in there. There could be cures for other things in there. It depends on what's in these records. Is it just a record of who's in school when? Because that's not really that useful. But if it's like their goings about while they were in the school, then there might be some really useful information there. Imagine they'd never defeat Voldy. If they'd... Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to say his name. Fuck. They'd never beat Mr. Mort. No? I can't say that either. Mr. Snake Death. They never would have defeated him if they didn't know some stuff about him in Hogwarts and shit like that. So I don't know. And then, yeah, just because of that uncertainty, I think we'll go with Dragonpox student records and then a mysterious handwritten book full of strange runes. Oh wait, yeah, I didn't actually fully think about that one. See, they could be nonsense. They could be nothing. They could have the cure to dragonpox in there. I don't know. But it's a mysterious handwritten book. So it could be everything and it could be nothing. So maybe we should put it in the middle. Maybe first dragonpox, then the note, and then the records. Because why not? If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? A tabby cat? No. Siamese cat? No. Ginger cat? Wait, are they all cats? Okay, no. They're not all cats. Because I can't take a cat. First off, cats are assholes and they won't listen to what I say anyway. Maybe with a bit of magic they will. But also I'm kind of allergic to them. Not super mega hyper allergic. I think it's like all the dust that gathers in their fur or something. I don't know. Some owls. Is the last one gonna be rats? Oh, toads. Oh, I feel like I have to go with a natterjack toad. I do a fierce amount of nattering. Talking. And I'm a natterjack already. And toads are green. Three-toed, tree-toe. Tree-toad. Three-toed, tree-toad. That's almost a tongue twister. Harlequin toad, a dragon toad sounds cool. Can't remember which owls are which. Which one is the tawny owl? Tawny owl? Oh, it's so cute. But no, not that one. I think it's the barn owl that I want to go for. Wait, what's a screech owl? Oh, please be cool. Oh, yeah. The screech owls are the ones with the little fucking ears on them. Hell yeah, I'm going for the screech owl. Which nightmare would frighten you the most? Standing on top of something very high and realizing suddenly that there are no hand or footholds nor any barrier to stop you from falling. An eye at the keyhole of the dark, windowless room in which you are locked. That's not that scary. Waking up to find that neither your friends nor your family have any idea who you are. That sucks, but I don't necessarily think it's scary. Scary in a different sense, maybe. Not nightmare scary. Being forced to speak in such a silly voice that hardly anyone can understand you and everyone laughs at you. Oh! I just call my life a nightmare then. Because I'm already living that, bro. I'm gonna go with the height one. Because that's me all over. Left or right, I'm gonna have to go with right. Fun fact, I'm right-handed but left-footed. So I kick footballs with my left foot. But the weird thing is when I drum, I'm right-footed. Because that's the way the kit is set up. Because it's really weird to have a right-handed but left-footed kit. I mean, it's not that weird, but it's just strange as all. Because there are different reasons, but I'm going with right. I'm not going to get into it now. I'm a fucking Ravenclaw! And everyone said that I wouldn't be a Ravenclaw. Nobody out there has ever said that I'd be Ravenclaw. Even though some of the answers I picked were kinda just picked for the sake of picking them. Like the Screech Owl and everything. Like some of them I didn't put too much thought in because some of them didn't really pertain to me or I didn't really have an answer to them. And like, what smells do you like? Oh, home, I guess. Because I don't know what that smells like and I don't really care about the smell of the sea or a fire. Or death or whatever the fuck the other one was. Okay. More about my house. Our house. In the middle of our house, our house. Okay, who's in this? Professor Quirrell was in this. God damn it! Professor Quirrell had a big old face on the back of his face. You probably know that some Ravenclaw's most renowned members include Gilderoy Lockhart and Luna Lovegood. Luna Lovegood, not too bad. She's also Irish in real life. Gilderoy Lockhart? No. He's dumb and he's egotistical. But did you know Ravenclaw's Grey Lady is the least talkative Hogwarts house ghost, or that Ravenclaw's common room boasts the most stunning views of the castle grounds? Here, that's kind of unfair. It's like, here, you guys get to sleep in the basement, because you're Slytherins. Gryffindors, you get to go to the highest tower, go. Here you can discover more about your beloved house. I don't care. I don't want to be a Ravenclaw. Sean McLaughlin don't want to be Ravenclaw. Can I have a do-over? Okay. Let's find out what my Patronus is. I hope my Patronus is like a bear, or a dragon, or a Yorkshire Terrier. I feel like a Yorkshire Terrier would be pretty good. It's not, or a ferret. Ferrets are cool. I like them. As long as it's not something like a rat, or something like that. Okay, discover my Patronus. I don't know what you actually do in this one. Ooh, better with headphones. Ooh, I like this. Ooh! It's the lake where Harry defended from the Death Adders. The Patronus is a kind of positive force, a projection of the very things that the Dementor— yeah, I know they're called Dementors, I was making a joke— feeds upon hope, happiness, and the desire to survive. Some magician somewhere. Wow. You can only discover your Patronus once. The questions are timed, go with your instincts. Ooh, that's interesting! So I have to pick off the cuff. Ooh, I like this! Let's do it! Relax, think of your happiest memory. That's a neat idea to actually make you pick your actual Patronus. Even though I wouldn't put too much stake into the things you actually get in this. Sun, wind, rain. Sun. I like the heat and I like the burning fiery passion that the sun has. It energizes me. Warm, cold, warm. Again, I'm a fiery go-getter. I don't like being cold. Even though I overheat really easily, but I still prefer to be warm than cold. Play, prowl, preen. Think we all like to know that your boy Jack likes to play. Not just video games, but just play in real life. I like to mess around. I like to shake things up. Wait, am I done? Oh. Something is trying to emerge from your wand. Keep going. It's coming from my wand. Who or why? Why? It's forming! It's forming! It's working! Black, white, grey. Black. Not for any sort of moral reasons, but more for fashion reasons. What's my Patronus? Let me see my dazzling phoenix. I don't even know what Patronus you can get. Click and drag to release for your Patronus. Oh, I'm nervous! What's going to be my patroness? Oh! It's a little basset hound! It's so adorable! I have no idea why it picks that, but okay. That's cool, I like dogs! Oh, look at him! Wait, is a basset hound the same as a dash hound? Looks the same, maybe there's a slight difference. Oh no, these are basset hounds! These are like the droopy dog from Tom and Jerry! Oh dear. Oh, that's cute. I mean, I wouldn't have seen myself as having a basset hound for my Patronus, or Ravenclaw as my house. I feel like this game is bullshit. But it's interesting. At least now we know what I would have gotten if I did answer the stuff. I mean, I'm curious to know what you guys got, because I know a lot of you out there have done this stuff, or what your Patronuses are. And everyone wants their house to be like super cool, or their Patronus to be like super deadly and ferocious, but it's all good, man. You can always still be a good wizard, or witch, if you want to be, no matter what house or Patronus you have. Don't let the movies deceive you. Harry Potter was actually a bit of a dick. He was kind of cocky, he kind of fed off the fame, you know, a little bit of an asshole. I think we all know that the real hero of Harry Potter was Neville Longbottom. Right? Exactly. He was the one true hero. He was the one the prophecy spoke of, not Mr. Glasses Face. I don't know. I actually don't have too much stock in Harry Potter stuff, but I do like Harry Potter. And I do like the world that it's created, and I love the movies. The movies are one of those things that I could just watch over and over and over again. Just start to finish all the movies. I do it like, at least once a year, I watch through all of them again. And it's fun, and every time we watch them again, recently we just poke fun at it, because there's like all these plot holes and everything everywhere, and all these stupid decisions that, sure, if you looked at it more, it's like, none of this makes any sense, but it's just part of the fun. I like Harry Potter. I think it's hard not to like Harry Potter. It's such a fun world to be part of. And I like the evolution of the movies and the books, and how it went from like childlike wonder and stuff matured and got a bit more serious towards the end and had a bit more bite to it. Because I'm a fan of that kind of stuff. I'm a fan of more serious takes on things. I'm a fan of darker themes and stuff that actually has like huge consequence to it. I do love some bouncy, playful adventures, but I like that Harry Potter kind of has both of that. And then, like, the first few movies are kind of campy and a bit more childlike, and then they mature a lot as the audience and as the actors and everything matured. It was really cool. Or as I guess the characters matured in the books more before the actors actually did. So I liked it a lot. And I like how, like, by the end of Harry Potter, people actually just straight up die. It actually has weight and consequence to stuff. It's not just like, oh, everybody's fine because magic. I like that. I like that that Harry Potter actually took some balls towards the end of it. But anyway, thank you guys. Let me know what your Patronus in your house is. I'm actually really curious. I want to see how many more Ravenclaws we got in this house, or how many Basset Hounds we have. Probably very, very few. I don't even know why. Oh wait, I should probably click into this. God. Patronus charm, expecto patronum, blah blah blah, whatever. View my Patronus. Doesn't say anything about the Basset Hound, it just talks about Patronuses in general. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face like a boss! And high fives all round. Whoosh, whoosh. But thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes in the next video! your patronus could have been a bat? That would have been cool.